Đồ đẹp cũng có tiếng ngay. Tiếng có chuối này đó, có đẹp. Vậy cho nó chạy. Ok anh đi làm rồi.
Mấy ngày trước rồi vô
Thì nó early đi, early vô đi làm. Mua lỗ lâu rồi
anh mua đi lăn chụp truyền thông vừa đài TV vừa báo đi vừa truyền đâu
xưa đó
trong phát tiếng bá
bắt đầu
bắt đầu chẳng đi ra thị trường đồ nghe quay quá không bắt thị trường
trước mặt thì
anh này anh còn bắt bạn chỉ ở bên camera trời này tao quay ra
chân nó bị nó đẹp nó đâu rồi
nguy hiểm không anh không phải đâu đây
bắt đầu là anh trượt lấy chơi
hay lắm nha, quay cái vỏ còn rồi cái quay không có quay lại vỏ mất mà chơi bên trước mặt luôn
chơi chiếc mặt luôn chơi chiếc mặt luôn
trước mặt không ngán luôn thôi không ngán luôn này không mình cũng quay nè quay mà không thấy coi lại không
Hello, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Andrew Doe from the Vietnamese community. Thanks a lot for taking your time to come today. Especially before earlier today, we have like a big thunderstorm, and then I heard that traffic is not really good either. So we really appreciate you taking the time to coming during this weather and then on the weekend. So first of all, I would like to say a few things. The agenda today is we welcome, first of all, we welcome the candidate for U.S. Congressional District 11, and he will do the speech. And then after the speech, we will have the Q&A question and session for about 15 to 20 minutes. And any of you who like to ask questions, please raise your hand, and then we will bring the microphone to you so you can ask the question. After the Q&A, we will take group pictures. And following the group pictures, Mr. Stuart Whitson will go around some of the store at Eden Center to meet with the business owner today. So that will conclude the program for today. So first of all, to start the program, I would like to ask Daniel Doe to come to do the Pledge of Allegiance.
Please rise. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Daniel. Next, I would like to introduce the next U.S. Congressman, District 11, Mr. Stuart Whitson.
Thank you so much, Michael. Thank you so much. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Stu Whitson, and I'm running to serve you in Virginia's 11th Congressional District. I see a lot of familiar faces, so I know you've heard the background, but I'll give the same spiel every time because I want to do a few things. Number one, I want to tell you about my background and why I think I'm qualified to serve you in this position, because it's important, right? We have a once-in-a-generation opportunity to actually pick who represents us in this district, and so you should have a say in that. You should know who that person is. The other thing I want to talk about is why this is a winnable race for us, right? For 17 years, or 16 years, Jerry Connolly held this seat, right? So we were used to losing, and so I think it's hard for Republicans to see this position and realize what a big opportunity we have, and so I want to talk about that real quick. And then the last thing I want to talk about is, what are the big issues I'm going to focus on? But number one, first and foremost, I'm here to listen to you. So I've come out here at Ando's invitation to come out and talk to business owners and to talk to you. And I want to hear what are the big issues that are important to you. So as soon as I get done, let's hang out, let's talk to those issues. So real quick, I'm an Army combat veteran. I spent a decade in the FBI working international terrorism. I was also a member of the FBI SWAT team where I performed high-risk arrests along the southern border. So I've seen firsthand the dangers that come when you have a wide-open border and you allow drug cartels and drugs and murders and et cetera to come across the border and come into our communities. I've seen what that looks like, and it's terrifying. It's something we have to take serious. I'm a proud husband. I've been married to my wife for 20 years. We have 5 school-age children. And so one of our biggest focuses of our campaign is our kids. Right? So it's not just their future, it's not just keeping them safe in our community, but it's also stopping what's going on behind closed doors in our schools. And so the left, radical elements have taken charge of the Democrat Party, and what's happened is they're pushing behind closed doors this woke gender ideology on young kids. They're essentially preying upon kids that maybe have low self-esteem or whatever, and they're pushing these things on kids when they're not ready to make these kind of decisions. And so that's unacceptable. That is not something that should be a political issue. That's something that every single person should think is unacceptable and should stop right now. And so that's a big focus. The other thing with having 5 kids is the importance of education, right? Education is everything. And so right now what's happening when we go into our communities, we're not given a lot of choices. Wherever we live, whatever school is there, whatever policies they decide to go with, that's kind of what we're stuck with. And I think that's broken. I think what we need to do is, instead of the federal government taking money and pushing that down to the schools and letting them just spend that on whatever they want, instead that money should go to the parents. And then the parents should be able to decide which school they go to. If the parents love the public school they're at, then they should go to that school. If they want to go to have a different choice, homeschool or do something else, they should be able to do that as well. And so that's a big focus of our campaign. The other big thing is fixing the economy. So right now, taxes, raise your hand. Are taxes out of control in Fairfax County? Does anyone think you're not paying enough taxes and you want to pay more, right? It's nonstop. And who is behind most of those taxes you've seen over the last 4 years? It's the guy I'm running against. Literally, property taxes. He's part of that. He's the reason you have higher property taxes. Every year for the last 4 years, property taxes have gone up on my opponent's watch while he's in a position to affect that. The other thing, the meals tax. So every time you go out to eat any of these restaurants where they prepare food, Right now, there's a 6% sales tax that's added on there, thanks to my opponent. But that wasn't enough for him. He's added 4% on top of that 6%. You maybe don't go out to eat as much. What does that mean for the business owners around here if you're not going out to eat as much? They're not making as much money. They don't have money to give to their employees. And so that is the big problem with the person I'm running against, is it is never enough. He will never stop taxing. And if we send him to the federal level, what do you think he's gonna do there? He's just gonna tax us even more. And so we have to stop it. We need to stop this nonsense. The other thing that's going on at the federal level is the reckless spending, right? We saw it on all the news when President Trump came in and they started looking at all the line items, what they were spending on. It's horrible, right? And so I always bring up the example of the transgender comic book because I think it is so telling. So $32,000 on a transgender comic book in Peru, right? Who reads comic books? Little kids, right? So little kids read comic books, and we're spending $32,000 to write books for little kids to try to encourage them to go down a route that could change their lives forever in a horrible way when they're not ready to do that. Why are we doing that? We are not just wasting our money, we are hurting other people. It is not good for the country. So all of that needs to stop. And so the wasteful spending needs to stop. We need to deregulate and make it easier for small businesses to thrive. And we need to promote work over welfare. And so one of the things the left is doing is they're trying to push able-bodied people, healthy men, onto government dependency. Because why? Because they know if they get them hooked on government dependency, then they'll have their vote, right? But what they forget is that really hurts those people, right? It hurts them and it hurts their families. And so we need to promote policies that help able-bodied men and able-bodied adults get into the workforce while preserving the programs for the truly needy that they're designed for, which is the elderly, the disabled, women in poverty, children in poverty. That's who we want to protect. And then able-bodied adults we want to push back out into the workforce and help them get a job. And so that's a big focus of our campaign. And so why is this race different than the other races? We are in a special election. And so early voting has already started. A lot of people that we're going to talk to today are going to have no idea this election is going on. And so that is a huge advantage for us, because that means if we do a better job than the other guys of getting out and letting them know that this election is going on and getting them to the polls, then we can actually win. And once we win the special election, then we can, doing the office, doing the job, they'll see the good things that the Republicans can bring, that conservatives can bring, and they'll keep us in office and they'll keep us going. And so this is our once-in-a-generation opportunity to take back this seat. And if we don't take back this seat, guess what? He's going to have it for 25 years. No joke. He's not going anywhere beyond this. He got this position because he rode Connolly's coattails, was his lackey, and so now he's in this position, and he is not going to go anywhere beyond this because Connolly can't give him any more positions after this. So he's going to be there for 25 years, and we're going to be stuck with it unless we step up and fight now. And so with that, I'll stop. I want to turn it over for questions, but I'll just end with this. If you're tired of being silenced by the left, if you're tired of the reckless spending by the left, if you're tired of them pushing the woke gender ideology on our kids behind closed doors, then vote for me, Stuart Whitson. If you want someone who will fight for you, who will fight for our families, and who will fight for our country, then please vote for me, Stuart Whitson. Thank you so much, and God bless.
Thank you, Stuart. So due to the tight schedule, we're just gonna have like a couple questions. If anybody wants to ask question, please raise your hand, and I'll bring the microphone to you. Thank you.
So you're going to be in debate tomorrow night. What's your plan for the debate?
Be honest, be authentic. Like that's it. Okay, I'll tell you that like answering the debate questions is really easy if you just answer from the heart and answer the truthful. And I think everyone's going to see. Raise your hand if you're going to the debate tomorrow. By the way, everyone check it out. So the key. So this could be a debate at Reston Communities, or where's Reston Community Center? In what's it called? Hunter Woods,
Yes.
right? So Reston Community Center in Hunter Woods. And so what it is at least 200 people in the audience are going to be allowed to be there. they're going to have some questions that are coming from the moderator that people in the crowd can ask, and then the moderator will ask the questions. And so it's super important that we get a lot of supporters at this, because we all know that if we don't and they're filled with the other side, they're going to cheer and pretend as if answers are solid when they're not. And so we want a lot of friendlies. But my point is this: tomorrow you're going to hear me speak from the heart. I'm going to be asked questions. I'm going to actually answer those questions with some policy background and some detail. You're going to see my opponent just talking with talking points, right?
Yeah.
He's going to say lines that aren't going to answer any questions. So my plan tomorrow is just be authentic, lean in. My whole campaign has been unapologetically America first. And that's not meant to be in a cruel, mean way. It just means America first is common sense, right? Like, you are electing me to represent Virginia's 11th district. I'm going to put you first. That's what the America First policy is you put the country first before you put outside interests. So we're going to lean into that, lean into those positions, and we'll see how it goes. So excited. Thanks for that question.
Yes, I'd like to add a few things about the forum tomorrow. It's going to be tomorrow evening at the, like you mentioned, at the Western Community Center. I already sent email to anybody who is my email group. And then also I posted on Facebook. If some of you don't have information, please, there's a sign up sheet over there. Please sign up and then I will get the information out. You need to register first before you can come attend the event. So I hope some of you can come. Thank you.
At what time? Tell everybody.
At 6 p.m.
Okay, thank you.
Tomorrow at the Western Community Center.
Thank you.
And there's a link for you to register in advance. Thank you. Next question.
Thank you. Since we have a largely immigrant community here, legal immigrant community, I wanted to know your summary of your views on immigration policy.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think sort of real simply, for people that do things the legal way, it should be easier. And for people that do things the illegal way, it should be harder. In the most simple way. And so it's just very simple. If you don't follow the rules to come in to the country, how can we expect you to follow the other laws? Like, it's just, and so that's just very reasonable. And so the problem with the past administration is they had a wide open border and they actually encouraged people to violate the law to come in. And I'll tell you this, my opponent put a policy in place that forbid Fairfax County employees from supporting ICE on detainer requests. And so what does that mean? That means when really violent people who are here illegally are arrested, they're in the county jail. ICE, which is the federal government, can put this request to the county jail that says, hey, wait, don't release them. We'll come pick them up and we'll deport them. And so my opponent forbid them from doing that. And the result was more than 1,000 hardened criminals who broke the law. So they didn't just break the law coming into the country, but they committed rape or committed violent crimes or theft or burglary, were just released back into the county. And so that's the difference in our positions. Is I care about the legal immigrants, because guess what? All this violence, the drugs, the MS-13, who are the communities that are getting impacted the most by that? And a lot of times it's our legal immigrant community that's being impacted. I've spoken to Hispanic mothers who MS-13, gang members that come into the community. They're pretending they're high schoolers, so they lie about their age. They're in the high school and they're really 20-year-old men. They're recruiting the young men who are legal immigrants into their gangs and recruiting them into a life of crime. And so all this to say is, like, there may be some good people who are taking advantage of the sanctuary policies, but there's a lot more bad people that are, and they're hurting the good people in our community. And so I want to get that out and take care of that right away. So thank you so much for that question.
Okay, thanks, Stuart. So next we would like to, one more question? Is that one more question?
So I have a question for you. Fairfax County became a sanctuary county. What are you going to do about that?
Well, so at the federal level, I can't make them change their policy, but I can do things to encourage them to change their policy. And so there's 3 avenues that I can think of off the top of my head. Number one is use of federal funding. And so you can deny federal funding if they don't tighten those policies, and so that can strong arm them and encourage them to do something they might not otherwise. The second thing I can do is help pass more aggressive criminal statutes at the federal level that allows federal officers to come in and do the job of people like Descano, who aren't, their sole mission for their position is supposed to be enforcing the laws and keeping us safe, and they refuse to do that. And so if they refuse to do that, then the federal government has a responsibility to come in and try to make people safe. And so you can tighten up criminal laws and the penalties around those, around the most heinous crimes like rape, murder, etc., and give federal officers some leeway. And then the third thing I would do is aggressive oversight. And so aggressive oversight, the reason that would work is if I can bring these people in, have hearings, gather the information, then I can work in close partnership with principled attorneys generals like A.G. Miyares. And so I can provide him the information from oversight hearings, and then he can use that information to use his authority to go after them. And so a lot of times, a lot of the stuff they're doing is actually civil rights violations too. So when they're the way they're like behaving to some communities and hurting to certain communities, there's maybe some avenues that way as well. So anyway, so that's how I do it: is aggressive oversight, strengthen those penalties, and then use funding mechanisms to drive behavior. So thank you.
Right. Thank you, everyone. So the next one, we will take a group picture. But before that, I would like to say a few words that we take the group picture, and then Stuart will come around some of the store, visit some of the store, and Trevor here will be the leader. Can you follow him? He's gonna lead us to some of the store around Eden Center. So I would like to invite everybody from the audience to come over here and pick a sign right there, and then take a group picture. Thank you.
And let me just say one more time, thank you so much to my friend Ando too. Thank you so much for your help. And thank you for organizing this. I appreciate you so much. Thank you.
So we're gonna have a candidate table. I've got your number.
Ồ, giờ lấy ở ngoài kia kìa. Đứng ở trong tối quá. Ồ, nó đi ra đằng kia rồi. Qua bên kia được, qua bên chỗ thằng Tôi có đi theo ông không vậy? Đâu, ông đâu rồi? Không, đi theo ông đó. Ông đi nếu mà ông vào trường tiền này tôi không có quay đâu. Cái đó là mình hiểu rồi, nhưng mà có một cái là mà ông
Lấy đầu của anh hết.
đúng rồi, anh cầm đi luôn từ rồi. Bay thì mẹ đã bay một lần rồi mà.
Đầu bay nữa.
Không muốn bay nữa thôi. Đó, bây giờ mình đi theo luôn.
Thôi cô giữ đi. Cô giữ cho cô đi. Và cô nói họ gì đó. Cô nói họ chứ bầu chồng. Dạ có mấy
Yeah, we'll do. I gotta.
Dạ xong rồi.
All right, I'll drop them all.
Which one you go first?
We're gonna go down there first.
Okay, thank
Start
you.
at like the jewelry store down there.
Okay.
I'm gonna go from here to there, so they'll be there. Yeah. And medium or small? Will do.
Not for me.
Gotcha. Yeah, no, it's cool. It's humid though. So it's humid though.
Mình chụp hình cho đời này.
Lúc này ông bán máu rồi, ông bán cho David bỏ rồi ông biết à?
Không, tôi đâu biết.
Tôi bảo đời nay của ông á, cái hàng tuần á.
Ồ, mẹ anh tôi.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Yeah, they have a new pop-up there.
This is a design on the overall architecture is. So it just has every kind of shop.
Yes.
Like the one place, this is the one stop. Vietnamese community is, they're also like known for seeing jewelry. Music art. I see a lot of hair salons and restaurants. What do you have family there? No. We're just friends. Yeah. Well, what line?
Từ đầu xóm á, Tết thì cuối cùng luôn. Từ đó rồi ông sẽ đi.
But it's a culture, yeah. It kind of makes sense. Yeah. The gentleman in the red shirt is.
Hi, how are you, sir?
I'm doing well. I'm Stu Whitson.
I'm Mr. Phillips.
All right, thank you so much. Yeah, tell me that right. Yeah, I like you know, like where you're at.
Yeah.
What are you
Thank you. Thank you. It's just ready to leave, but you run into the.
Yes, yeah, so I'm running for Congress in the 11th district. So Jerry Conlon was in seat, passed away. I don't know if you knew that, but it's different. Yeah, so they're having a special election And so I'm the Republican nominee running against the Democrat nominee. The election's September 9th, but early voting's already started.
Okay, so we will work with you.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll appreciate that.
Yeah, I'm Christopher, this is my business card here.
Yeah.
We support you.
Oh, thank you so much. And this is mine.
Yes, thank you.
And so right now, so up until now, we really didn't have a choice. Jerry Conley, no one could get rid of him even if they wanted to. And so now we really do have a choice. But the key is just letting people know about this election. And so if people share our values, if they care about our kids, making sure our kids are safe, making sure we have good, choices for education, then we have to stand up and make our choice heard. So and vote. So please spread word if you.
Yeah, I will. Yeah. My family very strong. Republican.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
But yeah, so great to meet you.
Thank you.
Yeah, take care.
Yeah.
Good to see you, sir.
Thank you.
Good to see you, sir.
Dạ, anh nhớ không?
Yeah.
Cảm ơn anh nhiều.
You be
I didn't prepare this. Unless you want to. We got some swords here right now.
A lot of karaoke. Hi there. I'm Stu Whitson. Great to meet you. Yeah, great to meet you. So what, so you do karaoke? Oh wow, look at all that. How is business? Are the taxes hurting you and regulation, or you? It's okay. Yeah. What issues are you most passionate about for the election? Business, like business.
Yeah.
Putting more money in your pocket, helping the economy. Yeah. Finding more customers. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So right now we have a once in a generation opportunity to change the seat, the new person. So I'd love to have your vote. You do it. So look after that. Okay. All right. Wonderful to meet you. Certainly give you. Thank you. Give you this. Yeah. Great to see you. Thank you. Thank you. Have a good day.
I follow you.
Yep.
I know, like separately, they will talk to the owner.
Don't worry about that. You might be.
My name is Stu Whitson. I'm from Congress in the 11th District. How are you? How long have you had this restaurant? 20 years? Wow. Yeah, so one of my big commitments in Congress is I want to make it easier for business owners to keep more money in their pocket, get rid of all the regulations, to make it easier to run your business. And so in support of the big tax cuts that the president did. And keep people safe. So right now, a lot of the crime and stuff that have come up into our area, I want to stop. So, but it's wonderful to meet you. Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah. Wonderful to meet you too.
Yeah.
So please vote for Stu Whitson. All right. Yes, we want to meet everyone in the district. And so we're in a tight race, so they call it a special election. It's really short. It's only until September 9th. And early voting's already started. So right now, as quick as we can, we're trying to meet as many people as we can. Just so we can know other places have it, which I would love to vote. So for 17 years, we didn't have a choice. The person that was in this office there was no way to get them out. So now we do have a choice. And me and the other guy I'm running against are very different. So we just want people to know that. But wonderful to meet you. So thank you for letting us come in.
Thank you.
All right, have a good day. All right, thank you.
Go get a picture, guys?
Yeah, can we take a picture? Can we take a picture?
Ready? Thank you so
Here's
much.
my name. Oh, so-
Okay, thank you so much. You go everyone.
Yeah, and not everyone. But sorry to bug you guys. Take care.
Cảm ơn cô.
Oh, you're in Fairfax City?
What else?
We're going to the Aoyai store. Wait 1 second. Somebody want to get the door open?
Go to the left.
When Tedron, no, you see with
Aoyai is the traditional dress.
yeah. We like áo dài.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we really.
Yeah.
The custom.
1986.
And
Hi, I'm Stu Whitson. I'm running for Congress in the 11th
Ơi,
district.
ông ngoài ông đẹp trai hơn trong hình.
Hello, ma'am. I'm Stu Whitson. I'm running for Congress in the 11th district. How are you? What a beautiful shop. You have? Is this yours?
Dạ.
Yeah. So you sell dresses and Aoyai.
Áo dài, dạ.
Oh yes. That's it.
Nhìn nó trông ông già mà nhìn đây ông trẻ nè.
Oh good.
Look very handsome.
Oh thank you. Thank you so much.
Giờ chụp hình á.
Yeah. So honored.
So they would like to take a picture.
Yes. Can we take a picture?
Mình mà chủ với ổng nè. Chị vô cầm cái bảng. 4 người cô bỏ đâu. Giờ chị cầm cái bảng nha.
It's okay.
Nó hàng cầm cái bảng đi. Cô đứng bên này bên
You want to come?
Dạ, cảm ơn. Cô đứng bên này nè. Cô đứng bên này
Oh, sorry.
cho cô. Rồi cô cầm cái bảng luôn. Ok, cô cầm. Rồi. Ok. Cô cầm, chị cầm, mỗi người cầm cho. Rồi. Rồi khi ổng làm. Ok, ready? Ready, 1, 2, 3. Ok. Thank you.
Thank
Đang
you.
coi mai mốt ông làm cái gì? Ông làm cái gì ở đây?
Lower tax. Lower tax, less tax, man.
Trời ơi, nói tiếng Việt còn không hiểu.
giảm thuế.
Giảm thuế. Giảm thuế.
Giảm thuế.
Thì tôi đây giảm thuế ok, còn tội phạm tôi không đây, tội phạm bị giảm tôi cái gì? Tôi chỉ biết giảm thuế là mình rồi. Chồng không có tội phạm vô đây.
Không có tội phạm.
Mà mình ổng chặn cũng không có nổi đâu. Cái
Yeah,
đêm này,
security. Yes.
cái đêm này á, từ 20 mấy năm tôi ở đây rồi. Mới có 5 năm nay là ok thôi, còn mấy năm trước là thôi, chịu thua luôn. Sai xỉn tối ngày.
Cảm ơn cô nha.
Yeah.
Alright, thank you.
Great to meet you.
We go to the next one. Cô là càng sức cô. We try to, you know, try to use much English, but the thing is some of them, you know, they prefer to speak with me, so that's
What's that? For this restaurant here, man? Okay.
Nam á.
Đi vào đi kia, đi vào đi kia đi. Dạ, chị đứng lên cái đó. Dạ, cô ơi, con Nguyễn. Okay, just stand by here.
Run for Congress in the 11th district. So we're just coming around and meeting business owners in the area and just introduce ourselves. So we're in a special election. We have a really short timeline, and so we're just trying to get out, let people know we're running. I don't know if you know, heard of Gary Conley, was the person that had his seat before. And so he couldn't vote out because he'd been there for 17 years. And so now we have a choice between me and my opponent. And so I just want to introduce myself. I'm trying to make life easier for business owners, lower taxes, and make it safer in the community to help our kids. So I've been married for 20 years. I have 5 young kids. And so school is really important to me, education, but also to help our businesses. So I just want to introduce myself. And I'm sorry to interrupt everyone while they're here. But wonderful to meet everyone. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Dạ, ok, cảm ơn, bye bye. Bye bye.
Không thể hình mà người che sau rồi.
So you guys, you're in there. I wanted to ask you.
So one of the things I'm doing now, I'm running to help represent business owners like you. I want to lower your taxes. And I want to make it safer in the community so that people want to come to your restaurant, so you feel safe at night. And everything. So the guy I'm running against is allowing people to come in that makes it unsafe. So yeah, so anything I can do to help.
Hi, Sam. That's what I hit myself against the window wall thinking it was a door.
Think about it, it's been a while since I've heard. Okay, they'll come in. Thank you.
I didn't know you did.
Are you? Okay, nice. You're what? You don't want to hear. Yeah, good. So Stuart Whitson, I'm running for Congress in Virginia's 11th district, so we're taking Conley's old seat. And so the guy I'm running against couldn't be more different than me. I'm an Army combat veteran, spent a decade in the FBI, but I've been on the Hill for the last 4.5 years trying to pass policies to help businesses like this. So the left right now is crushing businesses like this with regulation, with taxes, with everything. So I'm trying to fix all that. But what are you looking for in your congressman to help serve you? Yeah. For the homeless people.
Cầu này là cầu văn hóa của chúng em đi lại đường này cho tôi đi xem mấy bên đây cầu thôi bán gạo.
So one of my biggest passions has been programs that are designed to protect the elderly, protect disabled, protect women in poverty and children in poverty. Right now, my opponent wants to take the money that we use for those and give it to able-bodied men who are healthy. So what I want to do, the problem with that is we give them that money, taking money away from this group that really needs it, that we care about. And so that's what our conference convention is. I want to help able-bodied men find work and choose work over welfare, and I want to help those same things that you're saying so they can get more resources. So my wife and I have been married for 20 years. We have 5 young kids. So that's education is everything. And so one of my biggest passions is giving parents choice by taking money instead of the money going straight to the schools. It should go straight to the parents. And then the parents get to take the money and decide whether they give it to the school or they go somewhere else, or they homeschool. And so what that'll do is it'll make these schools professional because they have to earn your money. But right now they just get the money and they can do whatever they want. They're kind of stuck. And so I want to give parents choice for education. So, yeah. It's 6 of them? Great, yeah.
My old one 33.
Nice.
My young one's 7.
Oh, wow, yeah. So you're the same thing.
Stop again.
Yeah, so I'm 16 to 8. We have 5. Yeah. So that's good. So you know that's everything. So yeah, you have kids like that, that's your world. And so that's so public safety. I was a federal law enforcement officer, so obviously I've seen the worst that the world has to offer. So that scares me. We're allowing people to come into our community. So we make it safe for everyone. Everyone should be able to walk wherever they want at night and not be scared at all. And so that's a big thing. I appreciate you. Thanks for taking time to let us come with us. And so we'll get through part 2 so you have to get your information.
Our family together.
All right. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Good to meet you. All right. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Okay, we have the owner of the tax services right here. Center.
Hello. It's the man right here.
Stu Whitson. Wonderful to meet you. Where's your, is your business in here? Oh, right. How long have you been here?
In this area, 15 years.
And how long have you been in your business? Yeah. 20 years. And so one of my big passions is trying to help small businesses by lowering their taxes. I want to get rid of all the regulations, so all the paperwork and all the stuff that you have to do that makes your life harder. I want to try to help with that. And then obviously I want to make it safer so people in the community will come to your business. What's some of your passion? What are you looking for in a congressman? Sir?
Good and people must be ready.
Yep. And that's the big beautiful bill made all those tax cuts permanent, and it also increased the child tax credit. It kept the standard deduction. So all these things, the short of it is, it's going to be great. Everyone is going to have more money in their pockets because of the big beautiful bill, but there's not enough people making that case, right? The media has just said, makes it sound like they're losing, but it's actually giving them a lot of advantage. But I bet you that's good for you, for business, right? To walk them through that and stuff. Yeah, because the tax write-offs. Yeah. I will, and that's my priority. I'll be like you. So here's my card. This has my information. Yeah, it's everything. It's everything. It starts with that also. Thank you. Great to meet you, sir. Oh, nice. You want that picture? You want to take a picture? You want that picture with him? Okay, here you go.
Yeah.
All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
All right, great to meet you. Great to meet you, man.
Go to the end of the barber shop again. Barber shop.
This is the owner right here. Hello, sir. Stu Whitson, running for Congress. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. This is a family business right here. Wow. And I heard this is a place everyone comes to. Yeah, this is the best place to get your haircut.
Người cửa đó.
Well, I'm going to fight for you if I get to Congress. So here's my card, my permission.
Ủa hai.
1, 2, 3. 1,
quan sang đại táo.
Sorry, everyone. Sorry to interrupt you.
Đại táo một quan sang. Ok. Ok, có nghĩa. Nếu chút 11 cái đầu nha.
Mẹ tôi đi bán phát không à.
Bao chừng tiền cho nó sao? Dạ. Dạ,
làm gì họ đi lạ quá rồi.
Dạ.
Vô thăm tiệm này tiệm nọ rồi.
Đúng rồi, đi nhiều lắm.
Đi chào không?
Đi lạ. Để chú nói nếu mà ông vào trường tiền là chú đi về. I'm not. Không có support tại vì it's not right. Dặn kia rồi mà mình đi vào đó người ta không có quay đâu.
Yes, indeed.
Yes.
I like the shirt.
Thank you.
Ok, thôi đi tiếp.
Yeah, you've got it.